So we're gonna start this out, just gonna put our foot all the way down. Wow. Now that's pretty impressive. Now the EQS 580 sedan felt a bit faster, but still crazy power, because this one does not have a Sport Plus mode. So this is just in the Sport, and still very strong. Quite impressed by that. But what really gets me about this EQS 580 SUV is this ride quality is fantastic. Now the EQS 580 sedan, that's meant to be the S-Class equivalent to or for an EV, but there's just something about riding a little bit higher and the suspension on this. I like it better even though it's not as smooth. But in terms of driving, I just like the ride quality of this better. I feel like I'm up higher, which I like, and I still have a fantastic ride, and this is also something that I could take off-road if I want to. Now, in terms of range, I believe these are meant to get mid to high 2s, maybe low 3s. Of course, the EQS 450 Plus and 580 Plus, or 580 in the sedans, are rated to get, I think, 350 and 340 miles per charge respectively. So I expect these to get pretty close to that, but probably a little bit lower because it is an SUV. But still, for most people, that's going to be more than enough in terms of range, driving back and forth to work, sometimes maybe having to go an hour or so out because you have the DC fast charging as well. I'm gonna give it another pull here. And after giving it another pull, this does actually not feel as slow compared to the sedan as I thought. Both are very quick. But compared to the EQE AMG that I drove right before this, gosh, that was just an incredible experience. Still at a loss for words by how quick that was compared to every other EV I've driven. Really every other vehicle I've driven. But this is still plenty of power, and like I said, you have the ability to go off-road. Now, it's not necessarily Jeep capable, but it's an all-wheel drive Mercedes SUV, so you have a little bit more ground clearance as opposed to the 580 sedan. So you could tackle slight mud trails or whatever if you want to. But of course, this really is not meant for that. This is for, I'm in Nashville right now. This is for driving around, feeling luxurious, but also feel like you are helping save the planet. But I want to give a huge thank you to Mercedes-Benz of Music City. One exit from Nashville International Airport, because this would not be possible without them. And I can't say thank you to them enough for allowing me to do what I do, especially with vehicles like this. I mean, this is a $140,000, $150,000 vehicle, and it's just nice that I can review this for you all, and someone allows me to do this. So I want to thank them again. But all in all, the ride of this EQS 580 SUV, it's about a 9 out of 10 for me, just in terms of all vehicles. In terms of EVs, probably a 9.8, because for me, the EQS sedan is what's gonna get 10. But what's really great is just the visibility out of this, just how open the cabin feels. And I love the sunshade. I like that it's not blocking out all the light. It's still a nice ambient feel in here, even though the sunroof isn't all the way open. So all in all, the epitome of luxury for an electric SUV, in my opinion. And with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of the new 2023 Mercedes-Benz EQS SUV.